Armored personnel carriers are a necessary element of military operations. Thanks to them, personnel can safely move around a combat area. Diverse firepower allows these APCs to engage the enemy in combat. Today, we will show you the 10 best armored personnel carriers in the world. BTR-4. The BTR-4 armored personnel carrier was developed in Ukraine as a private venture. It was approved for production and adoption to the Ukrainian Army Service in 2008. A baseline version of the BTR-4 provides all-round protection against 7.62mm ball rounds and artillery shell splinters. The front arc withstands 12.7mm rounds. The vehicle can also withstand 6kg anti-tank mine blasts. The BTR-4 has a crew of 3, including a commander, gunner, and driver. The vehicle can carry 7 to 9 troops, depending on the armament module type. The armored personnel carrier is armed with a 30mm cannon and 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. PARS. The PARS armored personnel carrier is a new design developed by the Turkish FNSS company, teamed with the GPV of the United States. The armor of the PARS provides all-round protection against 7.62mm armor-piercing rounds. Add-on armor can be fitted if necessary. The vehicle has a V-shaped hull for improved mine protection. The PARS can withstand mine explosions equivalent to 8 kg of TNT under any wheel and 6 kg under the hull. The 8x8 PARS has a crew of 2 and can carry up to 12 troops. The armored personnel carrier is armed with an externally mounted 12.7mm machine gun. BTR-82. The BTR-82 armored personnel carrier is the latest version of the BTR-80 family. It entered service with the Russian Army in 2011. Protection of the BTR-82 APC has been slightly improved over its predecessors. Its predecessor offered all-round protection against 7.62mm rounds. The front arc of the older BTR-80 withstands 12.7mm rounds, so protection of the new BTR-82 should be slightly better. This APC has a crew of 3 and accommodates 7 fully equipped troops. The BTR-82 is fitted with externally mounted weapons. The baseline version is armed with a 14.5mm heavy machine gun and coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. The BTR-82A version is armed with a fully stabilized 30mm cannon. Pandur II. The Pandur II armored personnel carrier is a further development of the commercially successful Pandur armored personnel carrier. The Pandur II was developed as a private venture by Austrian Steyr Daimler Puch. The steel armor of this vehicle protects against 7.62mm armor-piercing rounds. Optional add-on armor provides protection against 14.5mm armor-piercing projectiles. The baseline version is armed with a 12.7mm machine gun. The Pandur II 8x8 can carry up to 12 troops. Boomerang. The Boomerang is a new generation Russian armored personnel carrier. The Boomerang was first publicly revealed in 2015. It is believed that the maximum level of all-round protection provided with add-on armor installed can withstand 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. The vehicle has a V-shaped hull and can survive mine blasts. The Boomerang is fitted with a remotely controlled turret, armed with a 30mm cannon, coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and 4 launchers with Cornet M anti-tank guided missiles. This new armored personnel carrier fits a crew of 3, including room for a commander, gunner, and driver. It can carry 9 soldiers. Stryker. The Stryker APC is being produced in large numbers. It entered service with the U.S. Army in 2003. Currently, the U.S. Army operates over 4,000 of these armored vehicles. The maximum level of all-round protection with add-on armor can withstand 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. The vehicle has a strengthened undercarriage and can survive mine blasts. The Strykers in APC configuration are armed with remotely controlled 12.7mm machine guns or 40mm automatic grenade launchers. The Stryker armored personnel carrier holds a crew of 2, including a commander and driver, and can carry a squad of 9 fully equipped troops. Boxer. The Boxer is one of the latest and most advanced armored personnel carriers. It was jointly developed by Germany and the Netherlands. The modular armor of the Boxer is made with a special ceramic mix. Every mission module has its own primary safety cell. It is claimed that the front armor withstands 30mm rounds. All-round protection is available against 12.7mm fire. Despite being well protected, the standard Boxer is armed only with remotely controlled 12.7mm machine guns, or 40mm automatic grenade launcher. The Boxer has a crew of 3 and can carry 8 fully equipped infantry troops. Arma 8x8. The Arma Armored Personnel Carrier was developed as a private venture by Otokar to meet a Turkish army requirement for a 8x8 amphibious-wheeled armored vehicle. This APC has a welded steel hull. It seems that its baseline armor provides all-round protection against 7.62mm armor-piercing rounds and artillery shell splinters. This Armored Personnel Carrier can be fitted with a 12.7mm machine gun. Also, Otokar proposes a version with its Mizrak 30 remotely controlled turret, armed with a 30mm cannon. The Arma 8x8 holds a crew of 2 and accommodates 10 fully equipped soldiers. Eitan. The Eitan is a new Israeli armored personnel carrier. It is currently being developed to meet requirements of the Israel Defense Forces. It's likely that all-round protection is available against 12.7mm or 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. In terms of mine protection, it is likely that this vehicle was designed to withstand blasts equivalent to 10 kilograms of TNT. The Eitan is fitted with a remotely controlled weapon station, armed with a 12.7mm machine gun. There is also a pintle-mounted 7.62mm machine gun. The Eitan is operated by a crew of 3 and can carry 9 soldiers. Patria AMV. The AMV, Advanced Modular Vehicle, Armored Personnel Carrier, was developed by Patria in association with the Finnish Defense Force. The Patria AMV is fitted with modular ballistic protection. Its maximum protection level is against 30mm armor-piercing rounds. The vehicle also has top-class mine protection. It can withstand a blast equivalent to 10 kilograms of TNT. The standard Finnish Army Patria AMVs are armed with Protector M151 remote weapon stations, fitted with 12.7mm machine gun and 40mm automatic grenade launcher. The vehicle holds a crew of 3 and provides accommodation for up to 10 fully equipped troops. That's all, friends. Thanks for watching. Write in the comments which of the Armored Personnel Carriers you liked the most. Also, click the like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new interesting videos.